Yo, this is for all my people that wear the hoodies with no shame. I'm about to put y'all onto game. This is how to access the dark web safely in 2025. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Dark web. For some people, that phrase brings up images of hackers in hoodies or illegal marketplaces. But that's just one small corner of it. Dark web is simply a hidden part of the internet. It doesn't show up in Google results and you cannot access it with regular browsers. But most people don't really know how to access it safely. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get to the dark web safely and what are some things you can do to protect your.
For those who made it this far, I'm gonna just give y'all it. Make sure you have a flash drive, right? Make sure you go on Tails OS to be exact. It gives you a whole documentation that you can follow from start to finish, and then you'll be able to access the dark web. Easy and simple. I'm not gonna give you where to go. That's for educational purposes only. That's why we're watching the video. But if you guys just want to skip to the part where you get it and you guys are already ahead of the game, flash drive, Tails OS. If you want, get you a proxy or a VPN. I ain't gonna lie to you. Those two will optional, but it goes a long way.
Privacy while you're there. Let's quickly break down what it actually is and how it's different from the rest of the internet. So the internet as we know it actually has layers, 3 layers to be specific. Surface web, deep web, and the dark web. The surface web is the regular stuff like Instagram, YouTube, and Reddit. These are all indexed and searchable with Google or any other traditional search engine. The deep web is anything behind a login screen. You can think of your Gmail inbox, your cloud storage, academic databases, private records, stuff that you can't just stumble onto. And then we have the dark web, which is a hidden section of the internet that doesn't use typical domain names like .com. Instead, it uses .onion domains and you can only access them using special tools, mainly the Tor browser, which we will get into in a bit. Contrary to popular opinion, the dark web isn't all about illegal stuff. Just like the surface web, it's a mix. It depends where you go and what you do. Alright, now that you understand what the dark web actually is and that it runs on .onion addresses, we can talk about how to actually get there. To do that, you need access to the Tor network. You can think of the Tor network as a giant privacy tunnel system across the internet. And to access this privacy tunnel system, we will need a tool called Tor browser. The easiest and the simplest way to use Tor browser is to install it on your main system. Simply open your regular browser like Chrome, Firefox, Edge, whatever you're using, and head over to torproject.org/download.
Listen to this way. Tails OS. Yo, dude, you can't be doing it like that, though. You're gonna get people hurt. Go get a flash drive, go onto Tails OS, and download it onto the flash drive just so you don't have anything on your hard drive. And even on top of that, go get yourself a virtual machine so you can plug it in and run it from your virtual machine through your flash drive. So, like, whenever you're ready to log off, you could just pull it out your machine. It's not on your hardware. Because if someone really wanted to, they could have kind of just, hacked you, and once you logged out, you would just leave a back door onto your operating system. Don't listen to this method. It's not too secure.
Once you're on the site, you'll see a list of supported systems. For this video, I'm going to pick Windows, but if you're on Mac or Linux, just choose your operating system. Just click the download button that matches your system and let it run. Once the file finishes downloading, open it up. If you're on Windows like me, you'll get the standard installation wizard and you just need to choose your language, choose where you want to install it, and finally click install and let it do its thing. Once that's done, you can go ahead and launch the Tor browser. The very first time you open it, Tor will ask you how you want to connect. You will see a screen that says something like this. In most situations, you can just click connect and it will start building a circuit to the Tor.
Again, this is for his education purpose. Don't ever run Tor on a public network. One, because it's relay, so you kind of don't want your public network a part of it, because it's just gonna be fucked for you and whatever you use for your IP address. But okay, whatever, you know everything. But secondly, it's really slow, and if you're already operating on your own Wi-Fi, you really don't want to be doing all of that extra stuff.
network. Keep in mind that if you live in a country where Tor is blocked, like China or Iran, you might need to click configure and set up a bridge. Once Tor connects, it will open up like a regular browser, but we want to verify that the connection is actually going through the Tor network. So in the address bar, type check.torproject.org and then hit enter. You'll see a message that says something like this, along with an IP address that is part of the Tor network. This means you're good to go and all your browsing is now routed through Tor.
Alright, that's all I needed to see to kind of like give you guys the odds. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the odds. Like, hold on, okay, yeah, the odds. Yeah, because I had said that about the operating system. Look, when it comes to accessing the net, that's what we're gonna keep it because you always got to keep it PG. You don't want someone to access it because bad things do happen there. But if y'all do want to access the dark net, you guys got to make sure you're in an environment that's not going to leak out your personal information. Virtual machine flash drive is the best setup because on your virtual machine, you'll have your flash drive, which will be running your OS. And once you pull your flash drive, there's nothing on the virtual machine that's going to have any tie to your OS. So there's no data leakage and you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're good. There's nothing for you to worry about. The data leak is done. So, so it was about taking that extra layer because the minute you hit online, you might get fucked over, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might get hacked on scene. They don't tell you where to go when you on the net. So you might click a link. That's it. You done lost every one of the information you had that you don't even know exists. And there's one pending creation. So watch what you do, watch what you say online, watch how you move online, and watch where you get advice from online. Because not every YouTube guru is gonna give you the exact advice. Honestly, he probably just looking for the 1K and dragging it out. So that's what I'm doing. At the 8 minute mark, YouTube give you the mid-roll ads, but I'm using this time to just kind of give you guys some friendly banter, friendly advice. 30 seconds left though, so I'm not here trying to like extend it. Nah, it is what it is. Don't do it like that. Don't continue doing it like that. You do. Change your setup. Flash drive virtualization machine. Good. You feel me? And I will not give you where you gotta go access. I'm pretty sure Reddit or anywhere online you can find that. My time is up. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.